Hello, everyone. So we have a little bit of news. Let's see what this is about. Prince Harry suggests King Charles didn't want to pay for Meghan Markle because he was threatened by her. Huh? Prince Harry appears to have doubled down on his suggestion he made in a Netflix documentary, Harry and Meghan, that the other senior members of the royal family, particularly his dad, King Charles III, were threatened by Meghan Markle's popularity. According to page 6, Harry writes in his forthcoming memoir, Spare, that Charles claimed he couldn't afford to financially support Meghan in addition to Harry, Kate Middleton, and Prince William. Harry was suspicious of that, musing that he suspected his father didn't want to pay for Meghan's expenses as a working royal because Charles didn't want Meghan taking his spotlight. What? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you accuse this man? That's his father, right? Why would you accuse him of being a clout chaser? He's a goddamn king. Why would he need? Why would he even be upstaged by this chick? She's just an actress. She literally has clout because she married into the family. She's taking clout from him, not the other way around. This is height of silliness. And why does he need to support her? I don't get it. I don't get why he needs to support her at all. Because he's supporting you, she's your wife. Why can't you then support her? And isn't she a feminist? Why would she need to be supported in the first place? What is happening? Uh, this this doesn't make any sense. And plus, then aren't isn't he and his wife the same people that want to be separate from the royal family? Why do you need their money? Why are they supporting you if you don't want to follow their traditional rules that they have for you? Why are they supporting you? It doesn't make sense. You can't ask for a handout and not want to do the things that are required of getting the handout. This is just mind-boggling. Childish. Grown. We're talking about an old man and a grown-ass man talking like the girl in high school that didn't want to date you because she's insecure or some nonsense like that. It's childish. For context, in 2017, Charles paid for Prince William, Kate Middleton, and Harry's working expenses from his 28 million Duchy of Cornwall income. The three royals pulled from a fund of about 4.8 million to cover their expenses, including things like salary and office costs, along with Kate Middleton's designer wardrobe in 2018. People reported that Meghan and Harry bought her clothes themselves before the royal wedding for all of Meghan's royal engagements. Well, they didn't really buy it themselves because fucking Harry gets money given to him. He's a goddamn dependent. So he didn't buy it himself. He bought it with money given to him. And plus, he's not, isn't his brother ahead of him in succession? So obviously they would, him and his wife would get different treatment from him, right? That's how the whole context of the royalty works. The thing that he's getting paid for, that's how it works. He's not equal to his brother. Like there's literally a hierarchy, and he's complaining that he's getting treated as if he's lower in the hierarchy, even though he is. This is just weird. But behind the scenes, Harry alleged that Charles was skeptical of footing the bill for Meghan too. Harry wrote that he and William agreed to serve the monarch and keep themselves inside the gilded cage at all times in exchange for being financially taken care of, per page 6. He claimed his father told him that the royals didn't have enough money to cover Meghan too. Harry didn't buy it. Pa didn't financially support Willie and me and our families out of any largesse. Harry wrote that was his job. That was the whole deal. I don't get what he's trying to, like. Doesn't William and Kate played their part as royals. They 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 um they played the traditional roles. They added value to the image of royalty, whereas him and his wife did not do that. So why are they being financially supported? He did not hold up his uh, part of the bargain. It's a gilded cage at all times. Mate, you followed the rules in order to get an inheritance. You could have just abstained and just go get a regular job and not have to deal with any of that stuff. You would still have the fame. You could have used that in order to make money on your own. This is just like a huge baby. Like, why would you complain if you get all this money coming to you and you want to have this money and just get paid for just fucking living and being born based on nepotism? Then just follow the goddamn rules. Paul might have dreaded the rising cost of maintaining us. Yeah, he should. He should. If he's the head of the fucking family and he has to think about finances, he should be dreading it. Because none of you are producing anything. You're just a drain on finances. What did the royals actually do to make any of this money that they're spending? What are they producing? Nothing. So of course, as the head of the family, he should be concerned about the finances if it's all they're doing is just taking away and they're not adding anything. But what he really couldn't stomach was someone new dominating the monarchy. No one new was dominating the monarchy. He was below his mother for the longest while. Like, what? Or was that his wife? I have no idea. Grabbing the lamplight, someone shiny and new coming in and overshadowing him. Bruh. Harry wrote, adding that his father lived through that before when he married Harry and William's mother, Princess Diana. It's like projection. He's projecting his own insecurities on his father. The issue is when someone who is marrying in, who should be a supporting act, is then stealing the limelight or is doing the job better than the person who was born to do this, that upsets people. Homeboy, he's the head of the family. It is his job to manage you. You are dependent. So whatever you do, he has to have an opinion on it. He can't just let you do whatever you want. Just because him doing what he's supposed to do seems like he's bothered to you, that doesn't make any sense. He was supposed to do it regardless of how he feels. He has to manage you. Because you're now creating an image that might not reflect positively on the royal family. And seeing as how things went, he was correct. It shifts the balance because you've been led to believe the only way that your charities can succeed, the only way that your reputation can grow, can be grown or improved, is if you're in the front page of those papers, but the media are the ones who choose who put on the front page. Why do you have charities? You don't have job. People are giving you money, and now you're doing charities to boost your image. It seems like you wanted to be the head. It seems to me that this Harry guy really wanted to be the head of the family. He wanted to be the one to take over. He wanted to be the next big thing, because all of his complaints shows his insecurities. He's talking about people getting more attention. He's talking about not being favored as much. He's talking about not getting the same things as everyone else is getting. He's talking about not being the head of the fucking the newspapers. Like, it's just projection. He recalled Meghan's dominance in tabloid coverage. Oh, that must have made him really happy. His wife got him attention, and he loved that. Oh my God. And the first time they noticed it happening, she was like, "But it's not my fault," Harry said. And I said, "I know." And my mom felt the same way. This is weird, man. This is really weird. I don't understand his gripe. Uh, like, to be born so privileged and be upset about the situation. People have done more for less money. And I just don't understand. You get to live a comfortable life. He got to choose who he wanted to marry. What is he so upset about? That they didn't celebrate him the way he wanted to be celebrated? That they didn't love his wife as much as he loved his wife? His wife wanted to be independent. He's a dependent. The royals are dependent, and they have certain rules that they have to follow. So she couldn't be independent. She couldn't be a royal, and she technically didn't want to do that. She didn't even want to be a wife, technically, because a wife is kind of a dependent. So she created problems. And as someone that creates problems, people that are supposed to solve problems are going to do something about you. It, it confuses me why he believes that his family doing what they're supposed to do is somehow uh, them having an agenda, some sort of hatred against him. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know.